Hello students, after long time I am preparing my YouTube videos. As it is an educational channel, today I am introducing integral calculus. Here first I will discuss about the definite integral. Say integration from a to b your f of x dx, what it represents and how it is calculated. Okay, here as we know its application is nothing but the area under the curve f of x from x equal to a to x equal to b. I will try to explain this area geometrically. Here let me consider x-axis, y-axis and a curve y equal to f of x. One simple curve. Say it is y equal to f of x is my curve. And here this x equal to a to x equal to b, let me consider them as a positive. This is my x equal to a and this is my x equal to b. Okay. Now this integration is representing the area under this curve. Okay, area under this curve and from x equal to a to x equal to b and above the x-axis. Okay, let me explain it briefly. If we consider dx, small dx here, small part dx, and small part, for very small part, if you raise this by like this, then these heights will be representing f of dx for this, f of x values for this dx. For very small dx, this will be treated as a straight line. This curve will be treated as a straight line. Then we know the area of a rectangle is given by area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth, and here your length is dx and breadth is f of x. Therefore f of x into dx is the area of one single rectangle. Such rectangles has been added from x equal to a to x equal to b is nothing but the integration. As we know, name integration meaning is summation. Okay, therefore this area from a to b f of x dx, this f of x into dx is representing the one small area. Such small areas has been added from x equal to a to x equal to b. Therefore this will give you area for the single integration. Same thing I will try to explain for the double integration. Okay, I will discuss now for double integration. How to denote this double integration and what it is going to represent and why we have to study this double integration and what is the application of this double integration, step by step we will discuss one by one. Okay, how to denote it? It is denoted by from x equal to, okay, double integration, one single integration, say for a to b, and another one I will take it as c to d, and while integrating its function should be x comma y and dx dy. This is a notation for double integration. What it is going to represent? As I mentioned earlier, this f of x is representing us a curve. Correct? F of x is representing me a curve in xy plane. Like that, what is this f of xy represents? This f of xy represents us a surface in the 3 dimension. Okay, f of xy represents the surface. that surface is integrated between C to D and A to B. Now I will explain this. What is it A to B and C to D? How to consider them? Now let me explain what its application it is going to represent. For example, let me consider this as here dx and dy has been given. Let me consider this is x equal to c to x equal to d, and here y equal to a to y equal to b. Then what it is going to represent? Geometrically, let me explain. As I mentioned, this f of xy is representing the surface for us in three-dimensional. Now, what is this dx dy represents? Let me consider one by one. Here, let me draw a simple three-dimensional figure. This is okay. Let me represent this one as x-axis and this one as y-axis, and this is my z-axis. Okay. Now, I will consider these limits. What they are going to represent, as in the previously I have taken x equal to a to x equal to b here, straight lines. Here also this x equal to c to x equal to d also represents a straight line in three-dimensional. Let me consider here x equal to c and here one more x equal to d are representing the straight lines parallel to y-axis, correct? They are representing the straight line parallel to y-axis. This is my x equal to c and x equal to d. Similarly, y equal to a to y equal to b are representing also a straight line parallel to x-axis. Let me consider here y equal to a and y equal to b, two straight lines parallel to x-axis. Therefore, these two limits together are forming this rectangular area in xy plane. Now, let me consider a small dx in x. Okay, this is my on x-axis dx. Therefore, if you extend this, this is my strip of dx in xy. Very small dx I am considering. Like that, dy if you consider very small dy in on y-axis, then if you extend that also, then it will form a one small rectangle. It is small rectangle is giving you dx into dy. This area is nothing but dx into dy. This dx into dy is multiplied with f of xy. What is my f of xy? F of xy is nothing but surface. Okay, it is a surface on the xy plane. Okay, let me consider, to show you for one example, let me consider one surface here, correct? Let me consider this as a surface. It is a surface on which is parallel to xy axis. It may be in any shape. Okay, now this image of this surface f of xy is falling on the xy plane, and if you draw a height from here dx, whatever the dx is there, from if you draw the height, then it will form a cuboid here, correct? For very small dx and dy, it will be formed a cuboid, correct? Therefore, this height is nothing but your f of xy. This height is nothing but your f of xy. Therefore, one observation we can make here, volume of a cuboid is nothing but height into length into breadth. Therefore, my height, length, breadth is nothing but dx dy, and my height is nothing but your f of xy. This is the height f of xy. Such dx dy's are added between these rectangular area, and such cubes has been added from the surfaces. Therefore, this my double integration is representing, what is double integration? Integration from y equal to a to y equal to b, and integration from x equal to a to x equal to c to d, f of xy dx dy is nothing but it is giving you the volume under the surface f of xy between the x equal to c to x equal to d and y equal to a to y equal to d on xy plane. Okay, this is what the required for the double integration. Therefore, here what difference you can make here from single integration and double integration. Single integration is nothing but the area under the curve f of xy. Okay, area under the curve f of xy, and x equal to a to x equal to b. Like that, double integration is giving you what then? Volume under the, correct? Volume under the surface. This is my surface, f of xy surface. Under the surface between x equal to c to x equal to d and y equal to y equal to a to y equal to d. Okay. Now, how to evaluate these double integrations then? We'll discuss one by one. With an example, we'll discuss how to evaluate double integration. Okay. Before proceeding to the example first, if this function f of x is equal to 1, that is integration from say x equal to a to x equal to b and y equal to c to y equal to d, 1 into dx dy, if it is there, then it is representing the area under one curve. Okay, that surface will become 1 here. Therefore, this will be given by this area. Okay, area between x equal to a to x equal to b and y equal to c to y equal to d. If this is equal to 1, f of x equal to 1, then the surface will be on the same xy plane itself, and that is going to give you the area.